data recorder that Andreas Lubitz changed the speed of the plane multiple times right before the crash. Investigators say this new information is providing crucial clues showing the co-pilot's actions were voluntary, deliberate, and premeditated. Investigators now say the information recovered from the plane's chart flight data recorder shows that co-pilot Andreas Lubitz changed the driver setting multiple times to speed up the plane as it headed straight into the French Alps. The first reading of the recorder shows Lubitz used autopilot to engage the aircraft down to 100 feet as he manually increased the plane's speed. Investigators say Lubitz also tried to shut down the plane's alarms.
It would have been fairly apparent to the passengers that something was wrong. That sense of speed building up, increased wind noise would have definitely given the sense that something was wrong in addition to the descent.
The German prosecutor says a tablet found in Lubitz's apartment reveals he made searches on suicide methods and cockpit doors and their locks from March 16th to the 23rd, one day before the crash. The new findings bolster investigators' belief the crash was premeditated. Investigators have also interviewed a pilot who flew with Lubitz the day before the crash. He said he didn't suspect anything was wrong.
It was probably planned on some particular flight. I don't believe that it was necessarily this flight. It sounds to me like there was some urging with reference to the captain's lavatory usage on this one.
Inside Lubitz's apartment, a law enforcement source says investigators also found personal memos with only a couple of words involving stress and his pilot license. That source says Lubitz was prescribed medication for depression in the months leading up to the crash. The source says Lubitz told at least one of his doctors he was afraid his medical issues could jeopardize his ability to fly. And that remains a main working theory, that he was afraid to lose his pilot license. We know that from a source that investigators have been talking to his doctors, looking at the medical records. They have not found any wrongdoing or negligence on behalf of his doctors because they gave him the not fit to work notice, which, as we know, he did not give to his employer. Brianna?
Pamela Brown for us in Germany. Thank you. I want to bring in now CNN.